Hey there, welcome to Tasting Napoli. Today we're heading to Sicily with a beautiful swordfish cooked in white wine, tomatoes, and capers. To get started, set your pan to medium-high heat and we're going to add some olive oil. Because today is all about Sicily, I'm using Bono's Sicilian olive oil. While that's heating up, we're going to season our swordfish. So I have 2 beautiful swordfish steaks, and we're just gonna add a little bit of salt and a bit of pepper to each side of these. So we're gonna add the swordfish and cook about 3.5 minutes per side. While the swordfish is cooking, we're going to prep the ingredients for that braising liquid. So I have some cherry tomatoes here that we're going to have. Whenever possible, I like to buy tomatoes on the vine. I just feel like they stay a lot fresher than when you get them off the vine in the regular grocery store. It's been about 3.5 minutes, so we're ready to flip our swordfish. There we go. Perfect. Add just a touch more olive oil. And we'll do another 3.5 minutes on this side. Then we're going to cut up 1 shallot. Okay, put that to the side. And then 1 clove of garlic. So we'll remove our swordfish and put it on a nice clean plate. And we're just gonna set that aside. And this is exactly what you're looking for. You want this nice golden brown crust on your swordfish. We're going to add a bit more olive oil to the pan and lower to about medium-low. And we'll add our shallots. And we're just going to soften the shallots up a bit. About a minute or 2. So after a couple of minutes, we are going to add our garlic. And we're just gonna cook until it gets fragrant, about 30 seconds to 1 minute. We just wanna make sure the garlic doesn't burn. And as the shallots have been cooking, they've picked up a lot of the kind of crusty bits of the swordfish that we cooked up. So that is nice and fragrant. So we are going to add the cherry tomatoes that we have. Just right directly into the pan. After about a minute, we're going to add about a cup of white wine. And this should be dry white wine, no Chardonnay, nothing that's oaky or sweet. Something nice, dry, and crisp. Okay. And we're gonna let this cook for about 4 to 5 minutes. Let's add a little bit of salt, a bit of pepper. Then we're going to add a couple of leaves of basil, and this is basil that I picked right from my garden this morning. Then we're going to add some capers. The capers are going to bring a really beautiful briny note to the dish. It's just about 2, maybe 3 spoonfuls, depending on how much you like that briny note. I happen to like a lot of it. Again, because we are in the south of Italy, we're gonna add a little bit of heat. So I really like Bono's Calabrian peppers. These are Calabrian peppers. They're kind of in like this nice relish. And we're gonna just add these right in. So we're gonna add about a spoonful of these spicy Calabrian chilies, just right into the sauce. Maybe 2. It just smells so good already. And give that a little taste to make sure all the flavors are coming together. I think it needs a little bit more salt, a couple more capers. So now it's time to add the swordfish right back in to the sauce. Along with all of its liquid here. And we're just gonna cook this up for another 3 to 4 minutes. I like to make sure that I get some of the tomatoes right on top of the fish just so all the flavors permeate that swordfish. And give them like one flip about halfway through. Oh, this just smells so good. It just smells like Southern Italy to me. I just like to take the swordfish out and put it on a plate, or even a shallow bowl would be fine. Then I like to just spoon a bit of the sauce just right on the top. So you get this tomato, that capery goodness. There we go. And there you have it, a beautiful Sicilian swordfish dish. It takes less than 20 minutes to put together. Now, I cannot wait to give this a try. Get a little bit of that swordfish, some of the tomato, maybe a caper in there. That just tastes like summer in Sicily. This is one of my favorite things that I make every summer. It's bright, it's light, it uses all of those ingredients that you think of when it's summertime, like tomatoes and white wine and fish, and I really just can't wait to dive into this. So until next time, alla prossima.